Well, hello all. In class, as you know, we talked a lot about the internal and external environments. And I think it's really important that we understand the difference between the two. And as you know, the internal environment is the environment that looks at what is going on in the company. We talked a lot in class, in our first class, about doing a SWOT analysis. What are the organization's strengths and weaknesses, which talk about the internal environment. The external environment looks at the opportunities and threats from the outside. Ideally, we want to turn each weakness into a strength, and we want to turn each threat into an opportunity. So in order to do that correctly, we need to know about what is going on within our company. Are we financially stable? Do we have good relationships with our vendors? Do we have a very good workforce that communicates well and understands each other? That's very important to meeting our competition. The external environment is really, a lot of ways, our global environment. Okay? So if we're on the marketing end of things, we got to consider things such as the state of the economy. Can people buy our products? Are they doing well? What about our competition? What type of technology do we have? Are we ethical in the decisions that we make? Excuse me. What type of cultures are we dealing with? Especially if we're looking at international markets, different cultures have different ways of doing things, different hours of operations, different religions, different laws even. How do we know about that? For example, we're not going to market McDonald's hamburgers in India. We have to be really careful of and sensitive to our external environment. So there are a lot of different internal and external factors that we have to deal with in the planning process in our organization. So that SWOT analysis is going to be very important because that SWOT analysis links on to our strategic plan. And that strategic plan links on to our organizational mission. So again, look at the strengths and weaknesses internally and the threats and opportunities externally. So in your book, there's an exhibit on Southwest Airlines, and there's also an example of a partial SWOT, which I highlighted in this particular Blackboard segment in Chapter 3. Table 3-1 talks about the partial SWOT analysis for McDonald's. Okay?